Hello everyone, hope you've been doing well. Welcome to this how to build everything video. Despite the name, I won't actually do every single unit in the game, but I'll base it on the tier list I recently released, and I'll do every unit from SSS to what were the tiers to C tier, C tier included. And if you're curious about any units that's not that I won't cover, feel free to leave a comment or just even ping me on Discord and on mine. And I'll come up with some stats. Alright, so let's get started. So SSS tier, Luna. When I have the units built, I'll show them. For Luna, I don't have her built, but I do have her. So yeah, so Luna. Artifact, book, 100%. Set, you want speed immunity. Right side, you want HP speed. And finally, for stats, you want you want her to be slower than you want her to be slower than your Laia. So between, I would say, 240 to 260 speed. And then just HP, defense, effectiveness. I'll just prioritize HP. And yeah, then defense, effectiveness doesn't really matter realistically. And finally, the way you draft her, it's fairly simple. She's the most broken unit in the game, so if she's open, you pick her. If she's open, you pick her. That's really it. She actually works as a carry against squishy teams, and she's the best. She's just extremely broken. She's a book holder. RS3 is crazy good, RS2 is crazy good, she's really tanky, so yeah. And that's it for Luna. Not much to say about her, she's just extremely broken, so the unit cannot play herself basically. Okay, Flan. Artifact. Dreamlike Holiday. Set. Counter immunity. If you have multiple Flan, if you have 2 Flan, you can make a destruction 1 and a counter 1. I think destruction 1 is slightly better if Harsetti is open, but even then it's only slightly better, so I think realistically you just make a counter 1 and it's fine. And then for right side, you want 8 damage neck, attack ring, speed boots. And finally, for stats, you're gonna want 4k plus attack, 300 plus crit damage, 150 plus speed, and then whatever belt you can get. So probably at least 11k HP and 1.1k plus defense. Something like that should be fine overall. Yeah, I think that's okay. So Flan, she's the only, okay, so the main thing with early picks is that the game is a lot easier to play when you can early pick a carry basically. That's why you need that's one of the reasons why Luna is so crazy broken, and that's why Peira is so good as well, because anything that you can early pick that can also work as a carry makes your draft a lot easier, because then you can just draft 4 supports basically, right? Because you already have your carry, so you can do pretty much whatever you want with the rest of your draft. You don't have to worry about damage, you don't have to worry about anything. You just have to worry about surviving if your opponent decides to play aggressive. So yeah, Flan, she's the best. I would say she's the best hyper carry in the game right now. She's really hard to deal with. The best way to answer her is Eligos or Solitaria. Solitaria has a fair amount of weakness, so she actually she's okay, but can be tricky to draft her. And Eligos is broken as fuck though, I'll give you that, but yeah, you need to draft a decent aggro draft around him, otherwise you just lose, and most people are pretty bad at that, thankfully. But yeah, Eligos realistically I think is crazy broken, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, Flan, you first pick her every game, unless Flan is picked, unless Luna is open, then Luna has priority. But other than that, you can pretty much always go Flan. you just play, and then you play around her, and you punish your opponent for picking answers to her, basically. Yeah, that's it. One other thing though, don't she has pretty bad synergy with both Luna and DDR, because DDR cannot duel with her, and Luna, she kinda don't really want to S1 that much. You mostly just want to S2, S3, S2. So yeah, probably shouldn't draft her with them. Like you can, but I think late into the draft. Like I wouldn't go Luna Flan, for instance. I don't think it's very good. That's it for Flan. Next we have Lua. So Lua, you want Guiding Light. You want Speed Immunity. You want HP defense, whatever, honestly. HP defense, speed. We will remove this, so it will be... and then you want 300 plus speed, and then bulk. Big. Speed, bulk, effectiveness. Yes. So Lua, she's basically the best disruptor in the game, but she's also very good at like controlling entire teams by herself while giving you a lot of tempo, and also giving you damage, because I don't know, why not, I guess. That's why you really want her to be fast. It's really important that she's actually at a speed where she can steal the turns from like fast units. Otherwise, if your opponent, like if all of your opponent's units go before her, then her job, like, she doesn't really work, right? You really want her to steal the turn at some point, even if your opponent is really fast. And effectiveness is kinda useless on her, because anything that has ER is gonna resist her anyway. Bulk is very important on her, because she needs to survive after, like, also before pressing S3, right? And finally, if you really want to land on someone, just pick books. Like, just pick books. So yeah, that's Lua. And yeah, to draft, like, you just draft her, honestly, like, anytime. Okay, like, it's gonna, like, the thing is, this season is like fairly, it's a bit more complex than usual. So like, you have quite a few scenarios. So if Harsetti is open, so Harsetti is not pre-banned, you draft you draft Lua as second pick on 4, depending on what your opponent draft. Like, if Harsetti is not pre-banned but neither side picks her, then she can be a pretty good pick on 4 to like put pressure on your opponent, basically. Like, she's pretty good there. And then if Harsetti is pre-banned, so Harsetti is not available, what you can do is usually you'll first pick Luna, or you'll first pick Flan. Then if Lua is open, you can just pick her right after. And otherwise, if your opponent first pick Flan or Luna, I think you just go Lua on 1 or 2. Like, it's too annoying to face. Like, Luna plus Lua or Flan plus Lua is just way too much, in my opinion, to deal with. So I would always go Lua on 1 or 2 if your opponent first pick either of those units. Last scenario though, I mean, not really a scenario, but like, I pre-ban Peira myself. Lua isn't that good into Peira. Because if Peira is slower than Lua, I mean, then Lua is basically useless, so yeah. Sorry, so you keep that in mind. Right. Lua, what's next on the tier list? Okay, 8 tier now, we have Peira. I do not have Peira, so I'll go here. So Peira, you want, if you're slow, you want Sweet Miracle, so you can pick her into Lura, very important. You want Speed Immunity. You want right side. You want, honestly, right side, I'm not sure. Like, I don't have her, so I've never played her, so I'm not actually entirely sure on the right side. I think some attack is pretty strong on her, but then again, we don't play aggressive. We're not gonna play Uberius Tooth. So I don't know how important attack is. Like, at least for me, since I'm Sweet Miracle, I would go HP or defense, I think. And then speed, obviously, for boots. And then I'd go I think I'd go 280 speed. Like, I think 280 to 290 speed. I wouldn't go faster than that. Even I would go 280 speed. And then bulk over effectiveness, I think. Yeah, I think that's how I built her. I feel like her staying alive is like really annoying overall, so... Alright. As for drafting her, I don't play her myself, so I don't really wanna try and go in depth on that, because I'll probably, like, I'm not sure I'd be right. But overall, I think she has priority over Flan, but she doesn't have priority over Luna, that's 100%. So, yeah, if you, like, Luna, then Peira, then Flan. I think, at the very least. Might be wrong, but yeah, I think that's how it will. I think that's how I'd prioritize my, I think that's how I'd prioritize them. Then we have Choux. Okay, I don't actually play that much Choux myself, even though I put her fairly high on the tier list. The thing is, I think Choux is best with Peira, and I don't have Peira, so... But I think Peira Choux is, like, extremely oppressive, like, extremely annoying. So, Choux, you want Sweet Miracle, that's for sure. You want speed HP or speed immunity. If you can afford it, I think immunity is nice, but fine. Like, I think she's one of the few units where you can do without, actually, because you're not really gonna draft her into, like, openers, basically. Like, I'm not gonna draft her into Luna, I'm not gonna draft her into, like, or, like, very rarely, I mean, never actually into Fast Flan. I'm not gonna draft her into all of those, basically. So I think immunity is actually, like, it's nice. I always like having immunity, but I think you can actually play without on her, so yeah. Speed HP or immunity. Right side should be crit damage neck, HP ring, speed boots. And for stats, you want 250 plus speed, 20k plus HP, 250 plus crit damage. I think that's fair. And 100 CC obviously, but I mean, like, if you have crit damage, you obviously want CC. So yeah, so I think we can do without. Like, it goes without saying. Yeah, I think that's fine. The main way to draft her, like, she's kind of awkward to draft. Like, you draft her when your opponent looks like they're really slow and Harsetti is already pre-banned, or late into the game if no one picked Harsetti and your opponent is playing slow, and you can afford to, like, go Choux, basically. So she's kind of awkward to draft outside of Peira. If you have Peira, though, and your opponent doesn't straight up cleave, so you can just go Peira Choux 1-2, and you're kinda fine. Like, if your opponent is slow, like, can just outright cleave you, it's really, really oppressive. Like, Peira Choux is really hard to answer. Because it's just so much cycling overall, so yeah. Alright, then we have Belian, okay. Belian, you actually have two builds for her. So, the first one is... Okay, so first of all, Artifact, always gonna be 3F, so that's at least locked. So you can go either counter immunity or speed immunity. Like, whichever, doesn't really matter. It depends on your gear, honestly. Like, I can make a good counter one, so I have a speed one, but if I had better counter gear than speed gear, I'd probably do go the other way around. So counter or speed immunity, right side should be HP speed. And finally for stats, if you're counter, you go 200 plus speed. If you're speed, you should go 230 plus speed at the very least. And or like 190 plus, I would say, for counter maybe is okay. And then for stats, you want HP, defense, yeah, I think this is fine. HP, speed, defense, maybe, something like that. Yeah, I think this is fine overall. Yeah, HP, speed, defense. Finally, the way you draft her, so she's actually fairly easy to draft, I would say. You only have two real ways of two like common ways of drafting her, in my opinion. If you first pick Luna and your opponent plays ER, which you can tell by either their pre-ban or by the way by their picks, right? Like if someone goes like, I don't know, like Choux, like if I first pick Luna, my opponent goes like Choux on 1, Choux 1 plus Ilynav or plus DDR or whatever, there's like 90% chance they're playing ER. So what I'll do is I'll go Belian 2 and I'll go Lua 3, right? You just deny the Belian so you can soul burn. So that's one way to draft her, and the other way to draft her is to simply pick her on 3. So like let's say my opponent, I know they go like Lua, they go maybe like for a book as well, and I'm not exactly sure I want to risk picking Laia on 3 like too early, like I'm first pick, right? But I'm kind of scared I might get cleaved. I'm not quite sure I want to go Laia. So what you can do here is you just go Belian on 3, and then you wait for your opponent to pick their 3-4, and then you can just pick your cleanser. So like you can go Diene to cleanse the Lua, you can go I mean you can go anything you want, like anything with ER works, or you can go stuff that like don't care about getting debuffed, like Hwayoung, like Celine potentially, like other type of answers basically. So yeah, that's how you draft Belian. Like it's either on 2 if you're like somewhat, like I wouldn't say cleaving, but like close to it, or on 3 if you just want to buy time to like decide how you want to draft, basically, like to really see what your opponent is doing, basically. And like you feel like Laia on 3 might just die. So yeah. And that's how you, so yeah, that's it for Belian. Next you need Ilynav. Ilynav has 2 builds as well right now. So artifact. Let's start with my build, which is gonna be Rise. So you go Rise, you go Destruction, Immunity, you go CC, HP, Speed right side, and for stats you go 170 plus Speed, 27k plus HP, 1.5k plus Defense, and 250 plus crit damage. Okay, I think this is attainable, especially on Destruction. So yeah, this is Ilynav. This is the build if you don't pre-ban Harsetti. If you don't pre-ban Harsetti, I think it's important to have a slow tanky Ilynav with damage and like with actually okay speed, because you're actually gonna need to cycle. And if you don't pre-ban Harsetti, you're almost always gonna pick Ilynav with like another knight, because in Harsetti settings, Ras has decent value, Tywin has decent value, LRK has decent value. Like a lot of knights have like okay value actually, so you kind of want them on your team potentially. So yeah. So this is good for Harsetti settings, and then no Harsetti settings if you actually pre-ban Harsetti for whatever reason, but you still wanna like you still wanna draw, like you're still not very fast basically, or like yeah, I don't know, just like in general. The best build is Orius Protection, which is gonna be so Orius, Protection Immunity. You want HP, HP, HP. Oh, sorry, you want CC, HP, HP. And then it's gonna be, you want at least 230 crit damage, I would say. Like, yeah, I think 230 plus 20 at the very least. 20 plus crit damage. And then HP, anything else. Okay, let's remove the rest. We don't can see anymore. This is the second build. So HP, yeah, wait, you want 100 CC, obviously, like you want CC neck, 100 CC, 20 crit damage, HP, defense, crit damage, speed, something like that. So that's the Orius build, and you're gonna pick her on 2 usually. When you draft Orius Ilynav, it's usually gonna be like your pick on like 1 or 2. And it just prevents, like, it makes it kinda hard for your opponent to aggro you, basically. It gives you, like, somewhat of an anchor. It's just, like, she's hard to kill, she makes your team really tanky. She gives you a cleanse, she gives you buffs, like, yeah, just pretty strong build overall. Alright. Ilynav, then we have Yufine. Yeah, I won't go into depth into when to draft Ilynav, like, you can draft her, like, almost all the time, like, Yeah, she's just broken. So like she fall off a bit this season, but I mean she's still very like she's fairly straightforward, right? Like in what she does and stuff. So Yufine, I think this is the best build right now. I actually think this is the best build right now. So Aureus, hot immunity. Right side should be HP, HP, HP. And then like whatever, I don't know, like HP defense. Like, there's no, you don't need speed, so just go HP over defense and then that's it. If you can get 2k defense, actually not bad. Because sometimes you might actually S3 and like getting the extra speed can be kinda nice. So if you can get 2k defense, I would. But it matters like maybe 1 in like 20-30 games when you play her. Like even so, yeah, it's not that important. But sometimes can be nice. So Arias Yufine, you never draft her when Harsetti is open. Or like yeah, you never draft her when Harsetti is open. Arias Yufine is purely against like aggro cleave. You only draft her into aggro cleave because you draft her for RS2 basically. So like you can pick her on 2, you can pick her on 3, you can even pick her later if you want. But yeah, overall she's just if you see your opponent trying to run you down, then Arias Yufine is pretty good overall. Because like it allows you to like cut basically. Like if you pick stuff like Lua, then it makes it so they don't really like it cuts their push, and then you can potentially steal the turn, which is very important. This is the first Yufine. The second one, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Like this build is, I don't think it's very good right now. You can have one, but this is gonna be the Elbridge build. So you either go lifesteal, immunity, or destruction torrent, in my opinion. And then for stats, for the lifesteal immunity, you go 2k plus defense. Let's go the lifesteal immunity first. So you go 2k plus defense, 17k plus HP, 50 plus crit damage, and 160 plus speed. So this is the lifesteal build. And then for Destro immunity, Destro torrent, you're gonna go 2.5k plus defense. Like speed doesn't really matter honestly, but I mean I guess 15k plus is nice. So you don't just die to like anything, and like 300 plus crit damage. Yeah, and then no speed. Because the second build you just is just about killing your opponent basically, like killing them from counter. I don't like it that much these days, but especially because your torrent, which I don't really like. But yeah, I think I have an example if you want. What the fuck was I using? Maybe this? Defense. 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 Something like that? Yeah, something like that. You can go more attack too, like RS1 actually has a decent attack scaling, so you can go more attack. But yeah, like something like that overall. It's a destruction build. But oh, I don't know, I don't like it that much. Especially because, okay, so before, I like the destruction a lot when your opponent, because it worked against stuff like Choux, right? Because then you just kill Choux in like 2-3 counters. But now, when you face Choux, and you want to draft Yufine into Choux, which happens sometimes, Choux has stealth now, so every time you're gonna counter, unless you counter twice in a row, which is like not that likely, she's gonna have stealth and she's gonna take minus 50% damage, which means even if your Yufine is like extremely high damage, you're never gonna get to kill Choux without pressing S3 basically. So yeah. Anyway, that's Yufine. Then we have Laia. So Laia, I mean fairly straightforward. Quick miracle, speed HPs for immunity. HP speed, and honestly I think a fast Laia is pretty valuable right now, so I would say 260 plus speed, 20, 5k plus HP, 1.5k plus defense. That's it really. Like nothing too special. Yeah, like she's still like basically the best cleanser in the game, simply because she can get reset and she can get ER checked, right? Like you can soul burn your Lua if you want. I don't really care. I have Laia. You can go monk if you want. I don't really care. I have Laia. That's basically That's basically the reasoning. She isn't really drafted as an hyper carry anymore. Like before, when you drafted Laia, and this comes back to what I was saying earlier about being able to early pick hyper carry your carry. Before, one of the main strengths of Laia was that you first pick Laia, you already have a carry. Like because she worked as a finisher right before Ilynav was released, so I could just like jerk off, pick four supports, and then I would win because I had my carry already locked on one, so I could just pick whatever the fuck I wanted on 2 to 5. Now she doesn't really work as a carry. Like I think I pressed S3 on Laia like maybe once this season, and I draft her like somewhat often. So yeah, now she's just a cleanser basically. She's just a utility unit. But like even then, like it's still pretty good overall. She's just like yeah, she's basically the best cleanser we have simply because she can get reset. It's kind of sad, but yeah, or can get ear checked as well. And to draft Laia, usually you draft her on 3, honestly. Like when you really want a cleanser, you just like pick her on 3. But be mindful though, of like she has quite a few weaknesses. Like she's weak to pushback, she's weak to Celia Soulburn, she's weak to just simply dying, honestly. Like yeah, she can die fairly easily. She's weak to I mean, this is a bit more niche, but like Winter, ML Araminta. Like she does have weaknesses. She has 2S2, so she's a bit weak to Celine. She's weak to Gala if you don't draft Ilynav and stuff. So yeah, be mindful of all of those. Also, she only cleanse one, so you need to actually have follow up. It's not like I cleanse and then I win the game. Like you need to. I mean, yeah, you need to cleanse and then have an actual team behind. Because if you just don't do shit for another turn, then your opponent is gonna debuff you again and then you lose. Eh. I beat here, DDR. Okay, DDR, I think right now, like he's a bit awkward, but I think this is like the best middle ground for him if you don't pre-ban Harsetti. So in my opinion, the best DDR build, if Harsetti is pre-banned, is gonna be so if Harsetti is pre-banned, right? So no Harsetti in the game, I think the best build is gonna be Soul Consolation. And then you want speed immunity. Yeah, I think speed immunity still, honestly, like immunity is too valuable, man. Speed immunity, HP, ER, speed, and then you want 230 plus speed and 200 plus ER. This is, in my opinion, 200 plus ER before Soul Consolation. This is, in my opinion, the best build if Harsetti is not open. If she's pre-ban. Now, if Harsetti is open, so she's not pre-ban, Harsetti can be picked. I think honestly like a high effectiveness one would be really nice. But the main thing is like aside from effectiveness, I think the main thing for DDR that I want if Harsetti is in the game is I want Ice Crystal. Like Ice Crystal is just too strong. Like I don't really care about cutting here because Harsetti is in the game. So I think you can just go like it doesn't really matter. You can go on year 1, you can go on effective. If you want to go for an effectiveness one, you go like 200 plus effectiveness. But the main thing is you want Ice Crystal. Okay, wait, maybe we do it like that. Soul Consolation. Right. think that's fair. And finally, the way you draft him, you only draft him as a late pick these days. Like, sometimes in very specific scenarios, it can be okay on 2. If your opponent go like Lua, stuff like Lua Politis 1-2, like stuff very, wouldn't say, yeah, like a bit greedy basically, because they're gonna have, it's kind of awkward for them to answer him. But aside from that, you only pick him at like 3, 4, 5, not before that, because otherwise it's just too easy to answer basically. It's just too easy to answer in my opinion. So yeah. And even then, like, sometimes you pick him and then you still, like, your opponent is gonna play like 200 ER units, he's gonna be useless. You're gonna miss your debuffs, he's gonna be useless. I don't know, like, he isn't that strong anymore. He's strong, but you need to be very mindful when you draft him, basically. Alright, that's DDR. Haste. Alright, perfect. I don't know if the proof build is still good right now. I haven't seen it in a while, but maybe. Like, the main thing for me is that, I mean, it's kinda hard when you play slow, and not even when you play slow, like just in general, to know how good some things are, because, like, you don't play them yourself, right? And like, what I play sometimes it just works already, so I don't really want to change it. So like, I don't know. I don't know if Proof Haste is particularly good right now, because I don't have Proof Haste, so I don't know. And I'm not gonna face Proof Haste myself because I don't play aggro, so how the fuck would I know if it's good? So yeah, but I mean, I think overall counter is definitely best if Harsetti is open. Like, that's for sure. If Harsetti is open, counter is best. If she isn't, then maybe Proof is okay. And then you go HP set, immunity. But yeah, I don't know. I think the thing is, counter works in Harsetti, with Harsetti and without Harsetti, whereas Proof only works outside of Harsetti. Like, if Harsetti is in the game, counter is honestly pretty bad. So yeah. So artifact. Let's just go for the counter build. Celestine for sure. You want counter immunity. And then you want 25k plus HP. Wait, right side should be HP speed. 25k plus HP. 2k plus defense. And then 150 plus speed, I think should be fine. Yeah, I think overall this is fine. Yeah, that's it. If you have too much speed on your gear, you can do HP boots, right? Or like defense boots, it's fine, it's actually not bad. Yeah, like, you lose a bit of gear score, but like, it's okay. Better, like, I would rather lose gear score and have more bulk and be 150 speed than be like minus 300 defense or like 3k HP and be 200 speed on ace. Like, it's completely pointless. So yeah. And the way you draft her, honestly, it's kind of hard to draft these days. I think he's mostly like he's definitely, not mostly, he's definitely only a 4-5 picks now. Because he's really, really weak to debuffs. He's really weak to debuffs. So yeah. Right, Haste. Senya. I like her somewhat fast. I think it's good still. But I don't know how good it is. Honestly, I don't draft her much. But I don't know. I quite like having some speed on her. I feel like it's not bad. So, what's the name of her thing? Proof of Friendship. Okay, speed immunity. HP, speed. And finally, you want 20k plus HP, 1.5k plus defense. Okay, look, your defense doesn't really matter. 20k plus HP, 280 plus speed, 230 plus speed, I would say. Should be fine overall. I think this is okay. Honestly, you don't draft her all that much anymore, so yeah, it's kinda whatever. I kinda wanted to try like a slow one, but I don't know. I feel like even against Harsetti, sometimes I kinda want my speed because I kill Harsetti first, and then it's kinda nice to cycle. Or like, I don't know. I think speed is kind of nice overall. Like the main thing is I don't feel like having more bulk is that important on her. That's the main thing for me. Like I don't feel like having 3k more HP, like even I don't know, like 5k more HP, 7k more HP would really win me more games. So I don't know. I'd rather have the speed basically. And you drafter only has 4-5 these days. You can do. I've been doing. I mean, I'm not sure honestly. When Harsetti when Harsetti is open, sometimes I do Flan, Senya 1-2, because Senya kinda discourage your opponent from picking Solitaria. But even then, I haven't been liking it all that much, so I don't really know honestly. I'm not quite sure on that. Oh, see, overall, like it's mostly just for 3-4-5 pick now. And if Harsetti is not open, you like don't pick her. Like you really don't wanna pick her. Unless you go like a green unit on 3 and then your opponent goes like Bryce Area or Ran, right? Because they're second pick, and then you can go Senya for 5. But outside of that, don't pick her. Because yeah, she's weak to Politis, she's weak to Eligos, she's weak to Elvira, she's weak to a lot of things, so yeah. Alright, Senya, then we have LRK. My LFA actually feels a bit too slow in my opinion, but I don't know, I feel like it's okay-ish overall. What you want for LRK is protection immunity, Aureus obviously, protection immunity. You want, for right side, you want HP, HP speed, or HP, HP, HP. Like for me, I'm HP, 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 HP. And then you want, I think 160 plus speed is nice. And then as much HP as you can, basically. Yeah, like that's it, really. You mostly draft team into Harsetti. Um, the main place where I draft team is your opponent first pick Flan. Harsetti is open, so I'm second pick. I go Ilynav, LRK. Because LRK is pretty good into Flan overall after S3 because she's gonna S1 every turn, it's an AoE, so yeah, it's kinda good. I like that, but that's about it, really. That's really about it for him. LRK, Tywin. Aureus. Oh. I like immunity on him right now, but I don't have any more. So yeah, Prot HP or immunity. I like speed boots on him too, but yeah, I think I'm out. Oh, I'm on speed boots. Holy shit! How am I? Oh, I guess I have no speed anywhere. Yeah, nice. HP, HP, HP speed. 150 plus speed. HP, defense, speed, FPS. You draft team, like mostly I would say against Harsetti to put pressure on your opponent, because if they don't have an immunity buffer, then it's gonna S3 and then it's really really scary. So yeah, I think mostly against Harsetti as a late pick is pretty good. But honestly, I don't draft him that much this season. So yeah, like he's definitely fallen off a lot. Alright, Tywin, Aria. Fairytale. Is that the name? Yes, Fairytale for a Nightmare. Lifesteal, immunity, speed damage, defense, speed, 160 speed, 250 plus speed damage, 2k plus defense, 2k plus HP, and I think that's it. Oh, 100 plus ER. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, you draft her. She's a 4-5 pick only, obviously, and you draft her when your opponent has like a lot of single target, and they can't really debuff you. That's where Aria is really good, basically. Yeah, nothing too special. Like she's good against stuff like Tori Ras, Genoa, Ilynav, Choux, stuff like that. She's pretty good against all of those. And like DDR, if you have, like if you, for instance, your opponent goes like DDR, Choux, Ilynav, I don't know, Tori, and then you already have Schniel, then you can go Aria, right? Because they can't really do anything about her. So. Okay, Aria, Hwayoung. Oh, my Hwayoung is really bad, but I mean, whatever. I don't really play her much. Hwayoung, you want. What's the name? Sigurd. You want. Counter. Pen. You want. Crit damage or CC neck, depending on if you play imprint release or self imprint, or if you have imprints at all actually. Attack speed, 150 plus speed. I don't really know then, honestly. 4k plus attack, 250 plus crit damage, 10k plus HP, and that's it. The priority is attack, damage, HP, speed, death. Like defense is very bad. I mean, it's not bad. Like it's just she already has a shit ton of defense baseline, so like you get a diminutive return, right? Like if I'm 10k HP, like even if I'm 15k HP and 3k defense, I'd rather have more HP than more defense. So yeah. I don't really play her. I think she's mostly good into Luna, but I pre-ban Luna. Outside of that, you just play her when your opponent goes like 5 debuffers. So yeah. Or like just light units, light tanks, and then debuffers. So yeah. I'm not gonna comment too much on her, I don't really play her, so. Hwayoung, then we have Celine. Sword Storm. Destruction Pen. Crit damage, attack speed. I mean, yeah, 200 plus. I think right now you want 210 plus speed. Because you really want to cut stuff like Politis. You really want to be able to pick her into like Politis. So even 210, yeah, I think 210 is like minimum. Mine is a bit too slow, but I'm out of gear, so it is what it is. But I think ideally you really want to go for like 210 plus speed. And then like whatever you can, basically, 4k plus attack, 300 plus crit damage. You don't need bulk at all, so you just attack, damage. Yeah, just go as much damage as you can on like 200. Okay, let's say 200 plus speed. Like 200 plus speed should work like majority of the time at the very least. Yeah, she just wants attack and crit damage, so after speed, so yeah. You draft her for 5, not before that. She's too easy to answer. Otherwise. Like she has, like, you can go Genoa, you can go too many things that cucks her. Celine Politis. So yeah, you have 2 Politis builds. Here's the first one. So you go book. This is for Lua into Politis. So you want book, you want prot immunity. For right side you want whatever, honestly, HP defense, speed, and then you want 2. I would say yeah, like 220 plus speed is nice. At least like 210 plus speed, and then like whatever, honestly, for stats. Like maybe 100 effectiveness is nice. This is the first build that you pick when you have Lua on 3. Your opponent has what's her name? As Politis, like ML Politis. Then this is really good. So you have so you guarantee that you have a protection set in your team. And then the second build is just the Diene Politis, right? That like most people know, which is gonna be Crown I would say like 250 plus speed, and then 100 plus effectiveness, and yeah, speed immunity. This is the second build. Yeah, sounds about right. Politis, Schniel. So, Schniel. I mean, it's nothing too special, honestly. So, Galvanized Crystal. Like, obviously, you always want Galvanized Crystal on him. It's like the best artifact by far. But if you don't, then anything that heals is okay. You can go Rekos or whatever. Galvanized Crystal. Then what? Sorry, speed immunity. HP defense, speed. 30 plus speed. And then like as much bulk as you can, basically. So like there's no, yeah, just bulk. You don't really need ER, you don't really need effectiveness, you don't need effectiveness, you don't need anything, so yeah, just like 230 plus speed and then bulk. I think it's fine. You mostly draft team, like if Harsetti is open, I think on 3 into DDR is fine. If Harsetti is not open, don't draft him. Like on 4-5 potentially, but not before that. Like if you go this guy on 3 into Harsetti pre-ban, you're just gonna die. Because there are a lot of fast units that punish him, so yeah. Okay, so that's Schniel. Mine is low HP because I'm on defense ring. I don't think it really matters. I like it because I'm lower HP than my Senya, and sometimes I drive Fairytale, and so she redirect provoke, right? And so like my opponent focus my Senya instead of focusing Schniel, and then I just proc her, which is really nice. Anyway, yeah, it was Schniel. Then Silias, mine isn't geared. I'll tell you right away. Mine isn't geared. I would like to have her built actually, but I'm out of gear for units like her. But ideally, if you want to build Silias, you're gonna want Sweet Miracle, you're gonna want Speed Immunity, and you're gonna want two. I would say 270 plus speed should work overall. And wait, I forgot right side. The right side should be HP defense, speed, 270 plus speed, and then just bulk. Bulk, speed, effectiveness. Yeah, I think overall this is fine. Alright. You draft her. Okay, I don't play her, but overall you draft her when your opponent goes like no cleanse. And they pick Lua, they don't have any cleanser in their team, they have potentially attack-based carries, then you just pick her. You can duel with your own carries, you can attack down everything, you can provoke something. Yeah. Or like sometimes into Laia on 3, because then you can just burn her S2, push back the Laia, she's provoked for 2 turns, so she can cleanse. Stuff like that. If you want to play her against Laia, go 280 plus speed though. Like even 290 I would say. Like otherwise it can be awkward. Silias, Amiki. Okay, my Amiki is really bad. That's fine. Uberius. Counter immunity is best in my opinion. Attack. Or you can do attack, ER, attack. And then you just want... Do you want nothing in particular, honestly? Like, Rakia plus attack, and then... Handout plus ER? Yeah, something like that. I don't have anything with ER, so yeah. Honestly, it doesn't matter all that much. I mean, I think 100 plus CR kinda matters, but most of the time when you pick her, she should get post-banned either way, so it doesn't matter all that much. You just draft her into cleavers that don't have any way to deal with her, right? Like no effectiveness unit with like control with like CC. Like you don't never draft her into Bleedica. Don't draft her into what's the name of the other Veronica, stuff like that. But yeah. Amiki, Albedo. So Albedo, you want Prot immunity, Aureus, Prot immunity, HP, HP, defense, finesse, speed. Like that? Yeah, nothing special. You honestly you don't draft her that much these days. Sometimes I draft her on 3 when I'm scared I'm gonna get cleaved and I can go Lua because Zero is pre-banned. But aside from that, yeah, don't draft her all that much. But like she's still the best mitigation in the game, so she's important to have geared. Like sometimes there's just nothing else to pick, so Albedo, Solitaria. Oh, she's a mage. Fairytale. Speedy Mew. HP defense, speed. Honestly, effectiveness doesn't matter too much on her, so I think 250 plus speed is nice to have though. And then whatever, like 100 effectiveness. It doesn't like I think it's not bad to have, and then just bulk. Yeah, I think it's okay overall. Nothing too special. You mostly draft her. I mean, you only draft her into Flan basically. So, like you see Flan, you kinda want Solitaria in your team at some point because if Flan can spam duel, things aren't gonna go too well for you. Yeah. Solitaria, then we have Zio. Where is he? Book, speed, pen, crit damage, attack speed, and then 260 plus speed. Like here, I don't know, 3k plus attack, 250 plus crit damage, and then whatever. Like nothing too special, honestly. Like some bulk is nice to have. Like shouldn't go full glass cannon on him. Like I think some bulk is nice, but yeah, that's the idea overall. Nothing too special. You either draft him 4-5 if your opponent, if you have Lua and you want a book, or if your opponent disrespect the Zio pick, or you can draft him on 3 potentially if your opponent has like a very greedy 1-2 and Belian is pre-banned. But keep in mind, if you do, I mean, he's a very RNG unit. Like if you're like he's a very like if you get 15% on like the strip or like the pushback or like the silence, you can lose the game instantly. So it's kinda awkward to draft. I feel like I don't like him that much. Zio, Ras. This is mine. Okay, so realistically, you don't really need. Like, I think protection set is nice, but it's not necessary. You can either go Aureus or you can go, what's it called? Bastion of Pearlutia. Like, both are fine. You either go Prot immunity or Speed immunity. Or HP. If you play Bastion, obviously, you're not gonna go immunity on Bastion. I think the main thing is you want 210 plus speed, and you want 25k plus HP, 25k HP minimum, and 1.5k defense minimum. And effectiveness is nice, but it's not like... I would go bulk over effectiveness, honestly. Something like that. You draft him when you want tempo, basically. When you want, like... yeah, just like that's it. There's no like better way to explain this. If I want a knight that gives me tempo, I go Ras. like yeah, he's a threatening knight in a way. Like he can duel, he can defense break, he can strip, he can defense buff, which is really nice for my team potentially. It's just a threatening knight. If I know I might be facing like a somewhat high tempo team, but that's not outright cleave, I might just pick Ras because yeah, I just want to have tempo myself and stuff like Albedo and LRK and Tywin. They're really nice, but they don't really give you any tempo whatsoever. They're mostly like passive knights in a way. So yeah, you want Ras in those occasions, those situations. Ras, Diene, Harsetti, the last two. So Diene, I think you want more ER than this. So you want Soul 100%. You want Speed ER. You want, because you're gonna be IER and you can't afford immunity in my opinion on her. So Soul, Speed ER. Fine. HP defense, ER, speed, and then you want 200 plus ER before artifact, and 260 plus speed, I would say. Like ideally, I wanna change. I'll probably change my build to give her a bit more ER because right now I'm getting tagged by Lua every now and then. Like the thing is, like Lua, I would say at most they're gonna be like 150 effectiveness. So you really want to be like 250 ER at least. So like I'm missing 20. I mean I'm missing 16 right now. So yeah, like I think, I mean maybe they can be a bit over that, but like it's really hard to be like really fast and really high effectiveness on Lua because she does need to have some bulk. Otherwise she just dies instantly, so yeah. Diene, she's a good cleanser, like against Lua if you have Belian on 3, right? Because then they can soul burn, so she's pretty good. And she's pretty good into stuff like Tori, Ras Tori. She's pretty good into, she's really bad into Flan, obviously. She's pretty good into, I don't know, like anything that bends, right? So Genoa, obviously, she shits on him. Blue Krau, stuff like that. Yeah. Diene, and finally Harsetti. Oh, for wait, because I forgot she has that. You want the yeah, this one. You want this one. Pushing your team is really good. And then Harsetti. Honestly, I don't really like this build anymore, but I can really make high effectiveness one. But okay, so you have two options. I think you definitely go Crown. It's really annoying. You definitely, so for build you either go injury HP or you go, okay, I'll go over it after. So injury HP, you're gonna want 230 plus crit damage. Ideally you want 250 plus, but I mean it's fine. 230 plus crit damage, 25k plus HP, 1.5k plus, 1 point, yeah, I think bulk is very important. And then some effectiveness is nice. And the other build, what I would like to go for actually is Crown, HP, 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 or like hit set, whatever, but I mean let's say HP, triple set, whatever. And then you go just 250 effectiveness. Yeah. Like I think this is the other build I would go for if I could, but I don't have the proper pieces for it, so yeah. I think this is fine too, so it's okay. Right. Yeah, that's I mean yeah, RCT is kinda, I won't go over it, it's gonna take too long to cover when to draft her and stuff, so yeah. Like it's actually kinda hard to draft properly, I would say. But mostly like if you see early Choux, just go RCT 3. Like that's gonna be the simplest thing you can do. Like if you see early Choux, you can go RCT 3, in my opinion. So, okay, now we're going on C tier. I won't explain every unit in C tier because it's gonna take too long, so I'll just give you the build and like that's it. But if you want an explanation, just like leave a comment or like DM me, whatever, or like ping me on Discord, it's fine. But yeah, it's gonna take too long otherwise. Lilibet, you have two builds, a fast one and a slow one. The slow one should be 150 plus speed. So, Golden Rose. Destro Immune. Oh wait, I forgot. Sorry. I forgot for Harsetti. I forgot to do right side, I think. Right side for Destro HP. Right side is gonna be CC HP HP. And for the triple set one, it's gonna be HP F HP. Okay, Lilibet. Destro immunity. 150 plus speed. Right side is gonna be CC or crit damage, whatever. But like honestly, CC is really good because our imprint is really good, so I would go CC. Defense, speed. No, we'll go speed or defense. And then you want 15 plus HP, 2 plus defense, 700 plus crit damage. This is the slow one. Fast one is gonna be Durandal. Speed immunity, speed, destro immunity, yes. You're gonna want CC or crit damage, defense, speed. You're gonna want 13k. Well, I don't even know how much bulk I have. I do think you want some HP though. Yeah, I think 15k is fine. You can go a bit lower, I would say, something like that. And then, but the main thing is you're gonna want speed. You're gonna want 30 plus speed at the minimum. Honestly, this is kind of slow. I don't know. I might. I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I'll change our build. Like I feel like this is too slow overall. But I don't really know. So, but yeah, definitely sometimes it's not. It's never been too slow so far, but it's been borderline. So yeah, I don't really know. But I don't really have much to replace it either. So it's +1 speed. No one cares. I think I got a better ring lately. Yeah, maybe something like that. And then I'm at this 12 HP. I mean, it's +6 speed, it's not like crazy, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's the second build. This is for, like, cleave, basically, right? It's to deal with cleave. Lilibet, Alencia. Who's kinda like, she's fallen off a lot. She was really strong now, eh? Prayer of Solitude. Destruction, Immunity. I think it's crit damage neck, no? Yeah, because she has a CC, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Damage, HP, HP, or speed you can, it's fine too. 100, I would say 160 plus speed. But even though that's really slow, but I think 160 plus speed should be okay overall, because you mostly draft her in Harsetti, let's be realistic here. So 160 plus speed, 25k plus HP, 120k plus defense, 100 plus crit damage, like that. Should be fine for Alencia. You pretty much only draft her with Senya. So, okay, Alencia, BBK. Basket. Destro, Torrent, or Emu. That works too. You want heal damage, attack, attack. You want, and you just want attack. 100 ER. No speed or damage. Yeah. I think this is fine. Okay. BBK. Guy. Oh, my guy is not geared, I'm pretty sure. I don't have gear anymore. Ideally, you want the Laia's gear. So you want Warhorn, Speed Immunity, Laia's gear. Like you want the same as Laia. So like you want HP speed, and you want 260 plus speed. Yeah, I think this is the build for Guy. Okay, then we have Nakwall, I'm pretty sure Maizen Gear 2. Yep. Nakwall, Guiding Light, Speed Immunity, HP, Defense, Effectiveness, Speed. You're gonna want... The main thing is you're gonna want Effectiveness, so I would say 250 plus Effectiveness. And then like 240 plus Speed. Like the main thing, if you play Nakwall, you should draft her with Laia, in my opinion. She's pretty bad otherwise. So you want her to go after your Laia. So I think 240 plus speed is like fine overall. So yeah, 240 plus speed should be fine, and just like whatever belt you can get. Alright, Nakwall. Next. Krau. I think everyone had really everyone I know aside from AB had really bad success with Krau, but yeah. Krau, you definitely want Bastion. You definitely want speed, HP. You definitely want 220 plus speed. So HP, speed, 220 plus speed. And then you want, I mean, HP, defense, speed, basically, after 220. And like as much as you can, basically. Like, yeah. And you mostly play her into some cleaves and into Flan. American. Tigern. Destro immunity. CC attack. 100 CC. 100 plus kill damage. Right. Beginning to Eligos, stuff like sometimes, like not always, and also only as a late pick because Mort is a unit. Into stuff like Eligos, Veronica. Pretty good sometimes. ML Candy. Is mine? I think she's geared actually. Okay. Nice. Elbris, counter immunity. You want Sisinek, attack. Am I even attack? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm attack first. But I mean, then again, I'm really low attack. So ideally, you really want attack. And then you want 250 plus 3.5k plus attack, 250 plus crit damage, 10k plus HP, 1.5k plus defense. Like you won't draft all that much overall, so yeah, I think it's fine either way, but yeah. I am counter no immunity. Interesting. I see. What happened here? Change it later. Oh, it was my helm. But do I even have anything? I mean, probably. Great. My gear is so bad. Whatever, I'll check it later. Okay, so this is Candy. MLV. I don't have MLV geared because I don't like him, but he's actually really good into Harsetti. So what you want, you don't want this, actually you want Shepherd. So MLV, you're gonna want Shepherd. You're gonna want Destro Pen. You're gonna want crit damage or CC, actually. Speed or attack for boots. Honestly, I would go attack because I think you only draft him into Harsetti, but yeah. And then you want 1.1k plus defense, 1.2k plus defense, so you don't just die instantly, 1.12k plus HP, and then 4k plus attack, and 300 plus kill damage. But I mean, those are the stats for like, I think those are the stats you should have on the speed boots. So if you go base speed, you should be like 4.5k plus attack and like 350 crit damage probably. So yeah. Nah, I should use like 350 command now. Like it's not that hard on destruction. Okay, so this is MLV. I think only into Harsetti. Like outside of that, I wouldn't draft MLV. So I think we can go base speed. Tori. What's the name of this? Feed of criticism. Okay. You want immunity, torrent, pen, or you want destruction immunity. Okay. You want 4k plus attack. You want 3 damage, attack speed, 4k plus attack, 250 plus 3 damage, and 2 another plus speed. Alright, that's story. She's pretty good into stuff like Schniel on 3 mostly. And she pairs really well with Ras. This is if you always draft a knight on 3, you can play Windrider. But sometimes it can be awkward to like sometimes you wanna draft your knight earlier just so to like you don't because you don't really have anything like good to draft before. Which can happen in our city settings, right? So then this is pretty good. Because then she doesn't die, so it's always nice. Karina. Rocket Punch. Hey, speed immunity. Death, speed. I think ideally you want like 230 speed, but yeah, I think it's fine. That's it. Don't draft her that much. Nothing special. That's Karina. Let's do ADS. Book for sure. Two speed immunity. You can do counter too if you can make a very fast one, but I like speed more honestly. Speed immunity, HP defense. No, you definitely want an HP knight because she has really low HP, very high defense if I remember correctly. HP speed. And then you want 100 effectiveness. 40 plus speed. Ideally a bit more, like I think 240 plus is nice. And then just bulk. Again, nothing too special. She's a book holder. She cycles a lot. She's annoying. Nice to have built. Elena. I would say 230 plus speed. That's it. Ideally you want her faster, but yeah, like I don't think she should. I think she's like the very, very lowest priority in like B tier, C tier for gear. Because she does her job with like completely garbage gear, so yeah, I wouldn't really bother too much with her. Like with her build. Like just give her whatever scrap you have left. Araminta. Okay, mine is extremely bad. You want ideally I think you want what's the name? It's on my Magic Bubble Maker. I mean, you can do Etika if you want. You can do Loop, whatever. You can do Crown too. Like it's fine. What you're gonna want is 260 plus speed. Wait, you want speed. Ideally, I would say hit set, speed hit. You want attack, effectiveness, speed. Why am I attacking? This should be effectiveness, but I mean it's fine. You want I would say 230 plus. Okay, so 260 plus speed, 30 plus effectiveness, and then attack and then bulk. I think. Okay, that's Raminta. Eda! Where's she at? Right here, perfect. Right to decision. Speed immunity, HP defense, F, speed, 280 plus speed, 100 plus effectiveness, and then bulk. Yeah, nothing too special. She's good when your opponent goes like double opener, Lua that are faster than her, so like Lua Politis, right? Because if they press, then she's gonna be really annoying for them, so she's pretty good there. Bleedika, you need 0 on your team. It's like if you play slow, that's gonna be the only thing that's gonna guarantee you like debuff early, basically. But it's very RNG, right? Because Zio needs to land, Bleedika needs to land, like yeah. But yeah, Seductive, Flower, Speed HP, effectiveness speed, 260 plus speed, 100 plus effectiveness, and then HP. I think that's fine. Lidika, Akaitis, mine isn't geared. She's mostly played when Luna is open. So for this you want, I think either the stealth one or the extra combat readiness one. I think both are really good. So yeah, either one or two. And then for build, I think you'll want, I'm not sure for artifact, honestly. I would say Galvanized, I think Galvanized Crystal. Galvanized Crystal, speed immunity, HP speed. And then you want 250 plus speed? Yeah, I think something like that's pretty good. Okay, DJB. Artifact, I really want Soul, but yeah, I don't have any more, so I'm on Soul or Eternus, I think. I'm on Fading because I don't have, I keep foddering my Eternus sadly, so what can you do? Turn up plus speed, immunity. You want, so speed, immunity, HP, ER, speed. And then you really want HP, or like flat HP, by the way, but yeah. And then you want 200 plus CR, 240 plus speed, I would say, 40 plus speed, 100 plus CR. Whatever bulk you can get with that. You won't draft him much, honestly. Like, I think I draft him like once or twice, that's it. Like, he's kinda, yeah, it's kinda awkward to draft. He's pretty good into stuff like Rastory, and he's pretty good sometimes into Peira, but like sometimes, because he's bad into Flan, he's bad into Hwayoung, he's bad into a lot of stuff, so keep that in mind. Solitaria, mine is in here. Pipette Lens. Okay, actually, I think the best build for her, I mean, I think so. You either go Pipette or you go this. Wait, what the? Oh, Spear of Purification. You want 270 plus speed. Full damage. I think that's fine overall. Not crazy, but like it's okay. Yeah. Maybe you can grid and go like 260 speed, but yeah, it's kind of pushing it after that, I feel like. Okay, actually, you know what? If you go Pipette, 260 plus speed is fine. Spear is when you play her against Peira. So like this is the Pipette build, and then it's gonna be the Spear build. 280 plus speed. You have to play into Peira. And then you can like snipe their MLV or their Flan. Okay, DJB, Scholtier, well. Where's she at? I like this on her, but Spirit of Dress or Book. Both are fine. Speed immunity. Okay, you want HP, effectiveness, speed. And then you wanna go 230 plus speed and 200 plus effectiveness. And then whatever bulk you can get, in my opinion. I think that's good. Okay. Hey, well. New Kid Adin. Shepherd. You want... You want our base speed, honestly, so like, let's open. What's her neck? Hit. Attack. Pretty sure. Yep. Feet, attack. And then you want... yeah, pocket... I mean, yeah. 3.5. How the fuck am I 3k attack? I'm attack right side, man. Like, hello? Is this 0 attack? 24? 25? Like, what? The fuck you mean? 3.5k plus attack. What the fuck is our base? Plus crit damage. Yeah. You only draft her into Harsetti, like she's dog shit outside of Harsetti. I mean, look at her stats with like base speed basically. Like this is not even like what the fuck is that? This is destruction, CC neck. I'm like 3k attack, hello, and I have no bulk. Like what? Yeah, like she's already barely playable in Harsetti. Don't draft her outside of Harsetti. Okay, Watcher Choux. Watcher Choux is a speed imprint, and you draft him to like snipe Hwayoung basically. So Guiding Light. You can go either Destro immunity or speed immunity. You go 200 plus speed. I would say 210 plus speed is good, and then you go 210 plus speed, and then you go 3k plus attack. And 300 plus crit damage. Should be fine. And 85 CC. You just need to create Hwayoung, right? So 85 is fine. Politis. Mine is ungeared. You want Rocket Punch. You want speed, either immunity or death. You want defense, speed. And then you want nothing in particular, honestly, like just defense, HP, speed, I would say. And I would go like 200 plus speed. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think something like that is fine overall. Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay, then we have Ed. Ed is not very good, but I mean sometimes, you know what? Nah. I like injury right now, so Sigurd. Sigurd or Golden Rose. Injury pen. And then I don't know, 180 hit damage, CC damage, CC, HP speed. You want 180 plus speed, 280 plus hit damage, 20k plus HP. Right. Something like that. Like sometimes it's not bad to have, so yeah. Plus like no one should use his gear, I feel like, so it's fine. Mort, you can give him speed. I never draft him honestly, so I feel like base speed is fine, but you can give him speed, it's pretty good. For artifact, you can go anything you want. Broken Wheel is fine. Bastion of Perlutia is fine. And finally, Olisak is fine. Like both are fine. All three are fine in my opinion. You can even do Flag, but I don't like it too much. I feel like his damage is dog shit anyway, so like this is mostly for the hit chance. So yeah, you want destruction, HP or immunity. You want crit damage or HP, you want HP, you want HP or speed. And for stats, you want 23k plus HP, 25k I would say plus HP, 250 plus crit damage. I think that's the main thing. And then speed, up to you honestly. Like you can give him, if you want to make him fast, go like, I would say like 180 potentially. I think after that you lose too much HP. But potentially you can go up to like 180 on him. Mort. Now let's see, Politis. She's here. What's the name? Jack Candle. What's the name? The Jacko, not Jacko, the Elfelt artifact. Fuck, I forgot. Can't feel. Or, or, the Bastion thingy. If you wanna go here. Okay. So, but let's go over this later maybe. So if you want like a normal Politis, which is weak to Lua by the way, so keep that in mind. You want 2 speed immunity in my opinion still. I would still go speed immunity. I would go HP or defense, and speed. I would go 270 plus speed. And like here, just bulk, speed, bulk, quickness. And then if you wanna go Bastion, you want speed, ER, and then you want HP defense, ER, speed, and then you want 270 plus speed as well, and you want after Bastion, you want 250 plus ER. Yeah, something like that. Because you really wanna resist like Lua and shit, right? So I think it's fine. Right. Politis, Roana. Mine is on a weird build, but I think it's fine. So Roana, you definitely want book, like 100%, there's nothing else. You want the book, and then you want either protection torrent, or you want triple torrent. Okay, you want attack effectiveness, attack. And you want I would say 250 plus effectiveness, and then attack. Like, she only wants 2 stats really, so yeah. Yeah, mine is dog shit, but I mean, what can you do? I'm pretty sure I'm attacking. Yeah. What can you do? Gala. This is when you play Laia, basically. I think a fast Gala right now can be kinda awkward because she really like, you draft her in like very specific scenarios right now. And if you want to play her into stuff like Laia, it can be awkward because you need to be like I would say like 290 plus. And like at 290 plus, you don't really do that much damage, so it can be awkward, I would say. So I prefer the slower build right now. I think it's best for turn 2. So either go Wind Rider or Feed of Criticism. And then you go, you can even go Destruction, honestly. You can go Speed Torrent, Triple Torrent, Destro Torrent. You want Crit Damage, Attack Speed, and then you want 240 plus Speed. And like damage, basically. Yeah, like that's it. Like this gets, I just push her, like let's say someone play like Krau and shit against me. I can just go, and I have like on 3. And I'm first pick, right? I can just go Gala basically and kill them. So it's pretty nice. Okay, Gala, Fairytale. Where's she at? It's kind of the same reasoning for Fairytale. So she wants, in my opinion, Bubble Maker. because you really want to land your shit. That's the most important stuff. Otherwise, you can go books, you can go crown. It's fine. You want speed immunity or speed hit, and you want HP, effectiveness, speed, and finally you want 2 40 plus speed and really high effectiveness, so like 2 30 plus effectiveness. That's the main thing you really want to land. Okay, Bryceria, I don't have her, and I'm not really sure what the best build is for her actually. I actually have no... I would say probably base... I don't know, base spin maybe? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I think you either go Guiding Light, Destro Immunity, and then full damage. Like around 180 speed. Or you go Symbol, base 200 plus... How much ER would you go? 100 ER? Like that maybe? I don't know. I don't really wanna... Yeah, I don't play her, so I don't have her, so... But this is what I would try if I had her, at least. This is what I would try for. Bryceria, Sharon... I do have her. She just wants effectiveness, honestly. Sacred Tree Branch. Okay. Speed immunity. Honestly, immunity doesn't really matter too much. HP, hit, whatever. And you want 30 plus speed. And then you want 200 plus effectiveness. Ideally a bit more. Like, yeah. But yeah, this is the main thing for her. Because you really want to land. And you draft her when your opponent goes like early DDR. And like there's no Harsetti, you just wanna punish it. You can just go Sharon. Alright. Bellona. Mine is on random gear, honestly. You mostly draft her when your opponent goes like Belian solo carry. So you can go Sigurd. Ideally you want Sigurd, and ideally you want Destruction. Immunity or Pen. And then you go 3k plus HP, 3 damage, attack, speed, 3k plus HP, 5k plus defense, 100 plus attack, 100 plus 3 damage. Thing like that? I think it's fine. Alright, something like that for Bellona is okay overall. So she's a very rare pick, honestly, so like I think it's fine either way. Bidom, same thing. You want Elena's artifact, Doctor's Bag. I mean, Garner's Crystal if you can spare one, but I think that Doctor's Bag is better overall. Doctor's Bag, 20 plus speed, speed immunity, HP speed, 20 plus speed. Right. Very rarely draft her. When you do, you just want her to stay alive. So that should get you there. Roana. Stellar pas. HP immunity. HP. And HP. That's it, really. Like, I don't know, you just want HP, so that's Roana. Fumi, I do not play her, but I think you want book I would go book at least myself. I would go book. I would go speed immunity. I would go HP. I would go effectiveness and speed on right side. And I would go 200 plus effectiveness. And I would go 230 plus 220 plus speed, I think. I think this is fine. I think this is the main thing for her. You draft her with Laia, so overall 220 plus speed should get you there. Yeah, I think this is fine. Maybe 230, just in case. Just in case, right? Like you never know. But yeah, I think this is overall fine. Alright. Elvira. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, I'm getting tired. Okay, Elvira. Artifact doesn't really matter. Honestly, like, Carrier doesn't really matter if you play slow. Like, just do whatever. Yeah, just like sometimes you want to have her in your team because you want to stop like what's his name? The new unit, Taiyu, right? So, but yeah, overall, like her gear doesn't really matter. Yeah, she's gonna. If you ever draft Elvira, if she doesn't get post ban and you don't immediately win, you drafted her poorly. So, yeah. Well, Guys, Crystal, Recos, Idols, Speed Immunity, HP, Speed, and then you want 230 plus speed. As much bulk as you can. 220 is enough actually, but yeah, something like that I think should be fine. Yeah, I think it's fine for well. Okay, Landy. I like immunity. I like immunity a lot on her actually. So I would say Guiding Light, Destro, immunity, at crit damage, attack speed, as much damage as you can on like 20 plus speed. Yeah, I think it's kinda good on her. But she's really awkward and like hard to draft overall, so. But sometimes she's good, so you know what? If you can spare the gear, why not? LHC. I haven't gotten to draft her yet, but yeah, I think Symbol is good. Like any damage artifact. Symbol, Golden Rose, whatever. Destruction, Torrent, pretty good. And then, or like Speed Torrent works too. Destruction or Speed plus Torrent. 3 damage, defense, speed. And then just, I don't know, 2 10 plus speed. 2k plus defense. 300 plus 3 damage. And then you just kill stuff, basically. Like, the main reason why, I mean, I don't think it's even necessary, but like, sometimes I play Lua into Solitaria, so I know my opponent is gonna be forced to, like, proc LHC turn 1, and this is why I built her, so the game ends faster, basically. Like, that's really it, honestly, but yeah. I can make the game end faster now, so that's nice. Spectre. She's a decent carry to have built. Book. Destruction. I will go Torrent, I think. Destruction Torrent. And then, what do you go on Spectre? Destruction Torrent. You go definitely go crit damage, attack speed, and then you just go full damage, I think. So I would go 200. 180 plus speed, I think is fine because I'm gonna I would draft her with Lua, so maybe 170 even. And, damage, pure damage. This is fine for her. Strays. You don't want him that. You do want him like a bit fast, but like not that fast. Strays, I would go 240 plus speed. Kind of the same reasoning as Gala, honestly. So I would go either Portrait or what's the name? Tachi. You go Speed, Torrent, and then you go or Destruction Torrent, and then just like pure damage. Yeah, like nothing special. Crit damage, attack speed, pure damage, 240 plus speed, pure damage. You can potentially draft him faster, but it depends when you want to play him faster. It depends when you want to draft him, basically. If you want to draft him with Laia, then 240 speed is fine because you just need her to push him. If you don't want to draft him with Laia, then it's nice to go. You go like 270, I think. But it can be awkward because it can be awkward because you can get outsped by like a lot of random shit right now. I feel like, and then you lose a lot of damage too. So, Winter, I don't have her. But I'm pretty sure you want her faster than Laia, so that can be awkward. Winter, I would go... What the fuck do you go for artifact on Winter? Actually, I have no idea. Something that gives a shield, I think, maybe? I think they're on artifact. Oh, I would go Sword Storm, actually. I think it's quite nice. Okay, then you go Speed. Does she need immunity? I'm not sure, right? Probably not. Speed Hit, probably. Okay, I'm not sure, so just in case, I don't have her, I never played her, so what's her kit? Okay, at start of battle, grand. Okay, at start of battle she has stealth, so immunity is useless. Immunity is useless, yes, because even if you play into Blue Lua, she can reset you, so immunity is completely useless. So I'll go speed hit, and then 20 plus speed. As much effectiveness as you can. She doesn't need to crit, or does she? A critical hit with, of course. Speed hit, so she wants CC, effectiveness speed, and then 100 CC. Right. This is Winter. Green Sharon, I don't have her built. But sometimes she can be okay, actually. I post-banned her once. So I actually think she actually has her place right now sometimes. I would go Sacred Tree Branch, the same as the other Sharon. I would go Speed Immunity. I would go HP, Effectiveness, Speed, and I would go 200 plus immunity, 200 plus effectiveness on 230 plus speed. Yep. Green Sharon. We have ML Ball left. I do not have him built either. I'm not sure for ML Ball, honestly. I'm actually not sure. I think I would go 100 effectiveness, 100 ER, because why not? But probably proof. Probably, I mean, definitely speed immunity. And then HP speed. And then 250 plus speed minimum with 100 ER. I think I'll go something like that on ML Ball. But you need to try. I don't know. You need to try. I'm not sure. I've never liked him, so I've never built him. Maybe I should though. Yeah, I'll see. Kairon. What's the name of the dodge artifact? I'm not even sure I have him. I think it's Shepherd, right? Shepherd of Chaos, I'm pretty sure. HP immunity. Right side should be HP. And you just want, just like pure bulk. And ER because it doesn't cost much, realistically, and then pure bulk. I think it's fine. And then Ludwig. Honestly, Ludwig is kinda dog right now. He's basically like a discount Taiyu, I'll be honest, but you know. Yeah, it is what it is. Wait, I think I missed a few. It's fine. Yeah, I'll just do. I forgot Fini and okay, Tayu. So Ludwig, 260 plus speed. So you want book, speed, torrent, crit damage, attack speed, 260 plus speed, and then as much damage as you can. Like nothing special, honestly. Kinda like it's fairly self-explanatory. You do want 260 plus speed because you definitely want to go after your Zio. So you want to have like yeah, you definitely want to have a decent amount of speed on him. Need to be able to cut like Politis and stuff potentially. Okay, that's Ludwig. Then we have Frida. Need to build her. What would I go on her? Isn't there an artifact best? This is dog shit. Wait. Isn't this so much better? What the fuck? Wait. What? Because like usually you want Frida into Belian, right? Like that. Like, I mean, sometimes you want Frida into Belian. So like, isn't this completely dog shit? Because then you lose 10 souls. Whereas let's say I play Luna Frida. If I have this, I seal with Luna turn 1 and I get 20 souls when I press Frida S3. Right? Alright, so Bird's Eye. What the fuck? Bird's Eye. Then I want speed. I think ER honestly. Speed ER. And then HP ER speed. 270 plus speed. 100 plus ER. I think something like that's pretty good. I would go for that at least. I think it's okay. Okay. Taiyu. I do not have him. Sadly. I think it's kinda good, honestly. Because you just need Zio as an enabler, like that's enough. So it's pretty good if you're first pick. You just like you have Zio on 3, you can just go Taiyu on 4-5. It's a force ban. GG. What is he even? A warrior? Yeah, he's a warrior. Taiyu. Fairly simple to build. You want the push artifact. I'm not even sure I have it. You want the push artifact? Yeah, I do not have it. Yufine's artifact. I want Merciless Glutton. Yes. Yes. Then you want Destro Pen. Sorry. You want crit damage, attack, speed. 170 plus speed, 4.5k plus attack, 3 crit damage. That's the U. If you can do, I mean, 4k plus attack is fine, like overall. Yeah. This is the U, very easy to build, very straightforward. It's his only a first pick unit. You only draft him on 4-5 if you're first pick, or on 5 if you're second pick. Like that's it. Don't draft him before that. And finally, Fini. Where's she at? I do think she's actually quite good right now. Do some into like injury drafts with like into ER players mostly. So Fini, you want for artifact. Honestly, you can go anything you want. I'm pretty sure even a Ron is okay, but yeah, I don't have it. So Victorious Flag. Potion Vial is okay, honestly. You want Destruction Pen or Immunity. I think Destruction Pen overall makes more sense. And then you want crit damage, HP, speed. And then you want 170 plus speed, 20k plus HP. And then 300 plus crit damage. And then you can go defense, you can go attack, you can go whatever. I like defense because I do think it's kind of important for her to like not die right away. And her damage is already crazy with like 20k HP and 300 crit damage. So I think it's fine, but yeah. Like last time I hit a Choux with my S3, I did 35k. I think that's enough. Like I don't need to overkill Choux by like 20k damage. So yeah. And that's Fini. Yeah. You draft her into stuff like DDR Choux. It's pretty good overall. Alright. We made it. Okay, very nice. Gonna remove that. Remove. Right? So that's it for the video. If you want stats on any units I haven't talked about, feel free to like leave a comment or like, yeah, again, ping me on Discord, whatever. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Hope it helps. It was very long, but yeah, there was a lot of things to go through. So yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Good luck with the end of the season. Like it ends in like 2 weeks, something like that now. So good luck on your climb and have a great day. Peace.